The Gang, Part 3. Cut to Exterior, Morning, Scene 9. City X shines with the sun beaming across the building's exteriors. Alistair sits atop the rooftop of his apartment building, looking out at the lower side of the city. Different city noises cry out as the day starts, but Alistair stays quiet. His phone starts to ring. Alistair. Hey. Alistair listens to who called him for a second before responding. Wait, seriously? Alistair now runs to the library in the center of the city that stands differently to his corner of town. More modern and detailed architecture sits on each block surrounding the library that has multiple statues and gargoyles positioned around or on it. Alistair enters and heads upstairs to meet Jamie and his other friends waiting for him. Alistair. Show me. Jamie turns the giant book in her hands to Alistair, sitting open with a large illustration of a hooded skeleton. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Bethany. There's more. Bethany picks up another book near her and begins reading. To those who come across this entity, beware of its touch and its stare. May you be respectful in the face of death itself. The Grim Reaper owes all on earth as it takes us to the next life after this one. If you get on its bad side, may God help you. Oh, come on! A librarian nearby shushes Alistair for his loud voice. The Destroyer. It's the exact same fucking words from Beth's book. David. Now, hold on, guys. These texts were read from what? Like 5,000 years ago? They're how old? And centuries apart? How do we know this isn't just a coincidence or a folktale about death? Bethany. This text and the one from the book are the word same from word to word. It's not a folktale, it's a legend. Jamie. And it's true. Also, I was able to analyze the material from the crime scene. It's ash that used to be of a photo we all took together a few months ago. That thing has my family. Wait, hold on, Jamie. Even if that thing does have Helena and your parents, how the hell are we going to get back and get them? Who's going to believe us? The Destroyer. Dude, the world is filled with superheroes. Regular people like David are born with powers, and the richest guy in the world, in the city, no less, is a walking fucking TV head. You're worried about people that won't believe us about this? Alistair. D, we're fucking kids. Nobody gives a shit about us. It doesn't matter how weird other people are. Nobody will take us seriously. Jamie. Wait a minute. Al. Doesn't your mom work for Foss Industries? Alistair hears her question and takes a second to process it. Once he does, he immediately knows what she is thinking about. Cut to Interior, Alistair's apartment, morning. Scene 10. Allie. Hold on. What tried to kill you? Destroyer. A giant hooded skeleton, miss. Jamie whispers to the Destroyer. D, shut up. Alistair stands with his friends in front of his mom with a cold look of defeat. Being against asking his mother for help, he was still outvoted by his friends to do so. Jamie. Miss Walker. Please, we need you to help us. My entire family could be possibly being tortured or worse. Ellie. I understand, Jamie, and I have told you me and Alistair will help you in any way. But I can't just ask James Foss to go in to a room and help you guys. David. But you work for Foss Industries, Miss Walker. Allie. David, I'm the cleaning lady on the first floor. It's a side job to help me run the dojo. David. Sorry, we were just hoping. Allie. You were hoping for what? I could just walk right into James Foss's office and ask him to help you guys for help? Allie's eyes quickly move to different directions after saying this, implying something. Alistair notices immediately. Alistair, Mom? Allie looks up to her son, trying to hold up the breaking confidence in her face. Alistair. You can't just do that, right? Cut to Interior, Foss Industries, afternoon, scene 11. Alistair, his friends, and his mom stand crammed in the elevator on the way up to Mr. Foss's office. Alistair, I can't believe this. Allie, oh, stop it, Al. No, this is literally every son's nightmare. Their mom flirting with their boss. The Destroyer and Bethany tried their best to hold back their laughter. The elevator dings as they reach the top floor of the building. Everyone walks towards the office of Mr. Foss. They start to hear multiple muffled voices coming from the room. Allie. I think he's in a meeting. The Destroyer. Who cares? We gotta get in there. David. Wait, what if we get in trouble? Everyone. Shut up, David. David. Okay. Alistair looks through some of the glass of the office and immediately recognizes the other people with Mr. Faust, the Protectors. Metal Man, the Force, Damon Davis, Miss Perfect, and Techno. Alistair quickly barges into the meeting between the Mean and Mr. Faust. Everyone stares at Alistair as if he made the craziest decision of his life. Alistair. Hi, Mr. Faust. Me and my friends, we need to speak with Metal Man. Do you know these people, Faust? Mr. Faust. I recognize Ali there. Hello. He and Ali kindly exchange greetings before Alistair continues. Sir, this is important, Metalman. Excuse me, kid. What me and my friends have been doing for the last 20 minutes is important. Mr. Faust. Ali, I assume this is your son, and those are his friends, correct? If you could all just wait outside the destroyer. This concerns both you and the protectors, and the people of the city. Miss Perfect lights a cigarette as the destroyer talks. Miss Perfect. My god, what is that kid wearing? Are you emo or something? Like, what are you? The destroyer. I look better than you the past 5 years, bitch! Miss Perfect drops her cigarette on the floor and crushes it with her foot as she steps up to confront the destroyer for his comment. The gang and the protectors hold back, both of them, until Mr. Faust clears up the argument. Mr. Faust. Excuse me, this is a professional place for community and cooperation. Let's discuss this peacefully and quietly. Everyone loosens up and backs away from each other before Mr. Faust continues. Mr. Faust. Now, Ali, what is the issue? It would be better if Alistair explained, sir. Alistair. Yeah, everything we need to tell you involves the missing family fighters members. The Force. What's there to tell, kid? In about a week, they're going to become permanent past allies of the Protectors. Jamie. You take that back! That's my family! Alistair. Jamie, stop. It's okay, let me handle this. Metalman. Oh, okay. Hear that, guys? They'll handle this. Right. Alistair, that's your name, right? Let me tell you and your friends something, okay? Alistair. Metalman, please, we know who took the Protectors. Or the family fighters, or... Metalman. Okay, kid, now let me tell you something I know. I know for the past few weeks there have been sightings and claims of a cloaked, spooky, scary man running around the city. We know, kid. We've been on it before you kids finish your exams this month. So whatever you claim this guy to be, either a ghost or a creature of the night, you can save it. We know that what we're up against. It's another crazy lunatic who's keeping us from what we really are supposed to be doing with our time. Before Metal Man finishes, the gang and even Ali look at him as if he is the biggest asshole in existence. But Alistair says something before Metal Man finishes. What are you supposed to be doing with your time, Metal Man? Solving problems that really matter. Metal Man says this with a smug face right to Alistair as Jamie begins boiling red and clenching her fists. Cut to exterior, afternoon, scene 12. Jamie. What the fuck? Everyone walks away from the Voss Industries building as Jamie screams with frustration. Jamie. Those fucking assholes don't even care about finding my family. Jamie quickly starts to tear up from her frustration with Bethany trying to comfort her. Bethany. Jamie, it's gonna be okay. Jamie. No! Everyone else walks along the sidewalk with looks of anger or defeat on them. David. Come on, guys. We can still find Jamie's family. We just gotta use our heads. Destroyer. Yeah, you're right, David. We should really be more like you. You were really confident up there as well, weren't you? David. I'm only trying to help. Alistair. Okay, no more fighting, guys. We just need to get back to my place and talk this over. My mom said she can cook. Alistair looks over to her mom, who is staring back to the road of the city. Mom? Ali. Yeah, about that, sweetie. Everyone turns to where she is looking on the road, and they see a long limousine pulling up to the side where they stand. It comes to a stop, and the back door opens up, showing Mr. Faust sitting comfortably in the vehicle. Mr. Faust. Get in. Everyone sits in the limousine crammed together at one end of the vehicle, while Mr. Faust sits on the other end. They all look to the giant TV-headed robot as he sits with his legs crossed and robotic hands cupped together. Alistair. So, what were you wanting from us, Mr. Faust? I had some thoughts on your news, Alistair. I have known for some time about the creature you and your friends encountered. You have? Yes, this creature I believe is the Grim Reaper. He and is here and is why I am not sure what he wants with the family fighters. I'm even less sure about. Jamie. So that thing was death. It must want to kill my family. Mr. Faust. Maybe, but right now we have to focus on trying to get them back before something like that happens. Protectors are scouting for clues with the police, but I think you kids could give a bigger chance to discover the truth much sooner. Destroyer. You proposing a deal? Mr. Foss. Not a deal, Destroyer. An opportunity. Bethany. You have a lead on death. Mr. Foss. Smart. I trust your intentions more than the protectors if I am to be honest. There's a crime scene on the edge of the city. Police are already on the scene waiting your arrival. Do you accept? Everyone stays quiet for a minute. Heads turn, whispers exchange, and for a moment everyone is silent before Alistair speaks up for everybody. Alistair. We're in. Cut to exterior, early evening. Scene 13. The limousine arrives at the crime scene where two cops lean against their vehicles waiting. Everyone gets out of the limousine and see the damaged building in front of them, with police tape covering its opening. The Destroyer. I'm guessing Death was here? Bethany. Good guess. Mr. Foss. Alistair, me and your mother will return to the office to finish up some last-minute work that has come to my attention. Allie. I'll see you later tonight, Alistair. The limousine door closes and moves away with the rest of the vehicle back onto the highway. The Destroyer. Dude, so gross. Alistair. Shut up. The gang walk up to the crime scene, meeting the two cops. Officer 1. Alright, you kids get 1 hour here. Foss's orders. Jamie. We'll take all the time we need, officers. Officer 2. Great. This'll be fun. Everyone walks past the police tape into the crime scene immediately, meeting the light already there. The Destroyer. Jesus, man! The light. That is not me. Officer 2. Mr. Fott has this place locked down, sir. You need to leave. The light. If we are to find our allies, we will need more than just children to do so. Jamie. This is my family we're looking for. Alistair. Jamie, we'll find them. Everyone is silent for a moment. The light takes a look at Jamie for a moment, with Jamie doing the same before they both look away and return to minding their own business. The light. This building housed a number of family fighters' experiments. I suspect our creature may have interrogated them and went looking for something specific. Jamie. I have never seen this place before. All our experiments or inventions have been kept at our place uptown. The light. Maybe you don't know your family as well as you do. Jamie turns and gets filled with rage as she looks at the light again. Alistair goes over and tries calming her down. Alistair. Hey, Jamie, look at me. Now is not the time. Jamie. Are you fucking serious, Al? What do you think is a good time for me to kick this guy's ass? Alistair. Look, even if you could kick his ass right now, your family needs you. We need you, Jamie, but not like this. David. Hey, guys, I think I found something.